How you doing? Welcome to the series of the best champions in MCOC. So I'm going to talk about the champions in MCOC that are really good and what makes them really good. So if you play MCOC, you should know by now Hercules is one of the best cosmic champions in the game, and I truly believe that he's in the top 10 best champion in MCOC. Let me know in the comment section why you disagree that he does not belong in the top 10. But I do truly believe that Hercules is in the top 10 best champion in MCOC. So what makes Hercules one of the best champions in the MCOC? So the most obvious thing is his signature ability. So when it's max sig, you really want him to be at max sig. He gains immortality and unblockable for 9 seconds. So you can do a lot when you have him at max sig, especially if you run damage mastery, as well as when it comes to his persistent charge. You have max persistent charge, you'll be able to do a lot of damage. So keep in mind, this is a 6-star rank 5. So if you have a 5-star or higher, it's going to be 9 seconds. I don't have a 5-star or 6-star, so I have a 4-star. So as a 4-star, it's only 6 seconds. So keep that in mind. So if you need to have at least a 5-star or higher to get a 9-second max sig for Hercules. So that's the number one thing about Hercules, is when it comes to his signature ability. And number 2, when it comes to Hercules, he's one of the best questing champions in the game. I think he's in the top 3 best questing champion in the game. I say you can make an argument Kitty Pryde if you actually play perfectly. But for me, I would say Diablo's number 1. As you know, if you follow my channel, I have plenty of solos with Diablo clearing entire quests, in some cases with 100% health. So I say for me, I say number 1 is Diablo. I say number 2 is Kitty Pryde, and number 3 is Hercules. You can certainly make an argument for Hercules being number 1 as far as questing wise, and really comes to number 2, why you can make an argument for why he could be the best questing champion in the game, or number 3, whatever it is now, because I would say Hercules, when it comes to revives, using revives, he's probably number 1. I would say number 1 when it comes to using revives. I mean, that's why I believe one of the reasons they nerfed the what do you call that? The farming potion and revives is because of Hercules. Because even at 20% health, once you have him at max sig, he can do serious damage if you have damage mastery, especially if you have like max persistent charge. He can do so much damage just from his immortality phase. I think Hercules, especially if you're running damage mastery, I would still put him in the top 10 best champions in the game with 20% health, if not including battlegrounds. Without battlegrounds, and if you're running damage mastery as well as him at max sig, he's in the top 10 best champion in the game, especially even in just questing as well. So that's number 3. So what makes him good is number 1, because of his max sig. Number 2, he's one of the best questing champions in the game. Definitely, I would say top 3. And then number 3 is he's probably the best champion to use your revives on. Just put a 20% or 40% revive on this guy, and he can do a lot if you have him at max sig as well as damage mastery. And number 4, he gains persistent charge. So Hercules, he gains persistent charge, and every time he gains persistent charge, he increases strength by X amount. So let's say you win a fight in a quest, he gains up to 3 charges, and he'll be able to bring it to the next fight. So with a max of 12. So once you have a max persistent charge, you don't really have to know how to play Hercules that well, and you can still do serious damage because of his persistent charge. And number 4. Is it number 4 now? So he has one of the best synergies in the game. He can become a herald. He's also a hero as well. So he gains a lot of benefits being a hero from White Magneto, as well as Viv Vision. So he gets extra utility. He gets extra attack from White Magneto as well as Nick Fury. So being a hero, he becomes one of the best champions in the game through synergy. So that's one thing as well. Also, when Heimdall synergy, he's probably one of the best champion to use Heimdall synergy with, is because let's say instead of getting knocked out from a special 3, you just activate Heimdall's ability. Not only that, you gain a persistent charge. You can also intersect while you're unstoppable with Heimdall's synergy. And then you can even heavy and intersect with the Heimdall unstoppable ability, so that you can gain 2 charges instead of going to your immortality phase or even in case being knocked out with Hercules. So he has one of the best synergies in the game. I say definitely, I would say top 10 best synergies in the game. As a Herald, I was able to beat 547,000 health Realm of Legends Vision with my 4-star Hercules. My 4-star Hercules beat Realm of Legends Vision, get this, using auto fight. And the crazy part about this, it wasn't even max victory with Herald. I could have won one more fight and he would have been even better with the Herald ability. So this is really what makes Hercules so good. He has, what, let me repeat again, his signature ability, Max Sig. He's going to be really overpowered. Another thing I mentioned, he's damage mastery friendly, so that's another one I forgot to mention. He's one of the best questing champions in the game. What else? He's probably the best champion when it comes to revives. Using your revives on, he has one of the best synergies in the game. And also, he gains his persistent charge. You can carry from quest to quest, so he gains increased attack as well. So those are reasons why Hercules is the best one of the best champions in the game. What are your thoughts when it comes to Hercules? Thank you.